My name is Ward Blanchard, and I'm here to share with you my journey of once a high school athlete, straight A student, straight edge child. I was actually the DARE representative for Kids Against Drugs, community leader, and my journey to becoming a hopeless drug addict through prescription drug abuse. Unfortunately, I developed a autoimmune disease that disintegrated the cartilage in my body. Needless to say, my ambitions toward college and sports ended, and my life was then dedicated to survival. And then in 2006, I was introduced to prescription drugs from a stomach surgery that I had in Portland, Oregon. I was given a jug of oxycodone, and with no directions, no warnings, they just handed me a milk jug of oxycodone and said that I would need it for about 3 months. Needless to say, that drug of oxycodone took the pain away from my surgery, but it also took the pain away of my life. I anesthetized all the feelings I had with the oxycodone. And I started, needless to say, that jug didn't last 3 months. And it was easier for me to get more and more. There wasn't a doctor I could throw my medical file down in front of and get whatever I needed. It was easy for me to manipulate the system. A youth leader in 2006 and a hopeless drug addict in 2008. That just happened in 2 years. And it was all prescription drugs. You know, it's the illusion that it's okay to do these prescription drugs is what's really fooling our children. It's what's really fooling our society. That they're legal and therefore they're not a problem. The last week of my addiction, I started cooking up cocaine and oxycodone together and putting it in a syringe and sticking it into my veins. That was 3 years after I was a youth leader and a community leader and a vice president. Luckily, when in June of 2008, my drug addiction stopped because my spine broke one morning. I went to bed one night and woke up the next morning and my spine was broke. And I picked up the phone to call my parents because I couldn't walk. And no one answered the phone. My mom didn't answer the phone. My dad didn't answer the phone. My brothers didn't care. My girlfriend, who was a hopeless drug addict, was too stoned to realize what was going on. The only person that picked up the phone was my basketball coach. And I realized at that point that I had reached the bottom of my life. I was left there with no friends, no family, no car, no job. Unable to walk, spine broken, my other disease just as unhealthy as can be. And I realized at that point that I just had to surrender and admit that I was a drug addict. You know, and at that point, you know, my life just, you know, completely changed. Yeah, getting off pills is a pain. You know, your body goes through quite a change. You know, it's a choice I made, and I think I finally had to put down that shovel and stop digging my own grave. And after that choice, my life completely changed. You know, my willingness to get sober, you know, overcame my obsession for the drug. And that's the point that every drug addict comes to. You got two dogs in you. You got a bad dog and a good dog, and which one you're going to feed? And I stopped feeding that evil dog. You know, I think it's important for us as a community to bring this problem to light so we can all discuss it and work towards stopping it.